Good afternoon, everybody. I had to look at the clock. I didn't know what time it was. It is after 1. Time is flying today. I feel like I woke up really early. I woke up like a little after 8, and it's already 1. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, I just made this video just to shit on some idiot. Like I don't even know who wrote this article. Like I don't really care. I don't want to give this idiot any publicity, but it's just funny to me. Like this deep in the game, this deep in the all season, like I feel like Titans fans have moved on. Why can't the media let it go? Let Mike Vrabel go, man. There's a reason that dude didn't not that it's not just that he didn't even get a job. He didn't even get a second interview. But listen to this. I'm just going to read. I don't know who wrote this article on ESPN, or actually it's Fox Sports. I don't really care. I don't give this idiot any publicity. You know what I will do? I'll give credit to the Reddit user who made the thread. This Big Sammy Magoto from the Titans subreddit. This journalist or whatever can kiss my ass. Here's what this idiot wrote. They ended up getting rid of one of the most well-respected head coaches in the league because of a tale as old as time, a power struggle. Mike Vrabel wanted more of it. Owner Amy Adams Strunk wanted that power in the hands of general manager Rand Carthon. Relationship soured, and Vrabel, who went 54-45, like that's great. Like what is that? That's barely above average. 9 games above 500. Wow. And look at his last 2 years with the Titans. Garbage. He lost the locker room. With 3 playoff appearances in 6 years, was out. Then, despite plenty of man, people's standards are so low for excellence these days. Like, how is that impressive? 54-45? Wow. Like, then despite plenty of seasoned coaches on the market, then this is the part that gets to me. They turned to Brian Callahan, a 39-year-old who spent the last 5 years as offensive coordinator in Cincinnati. That probably guarantees the end of any power struggles. How much more winning they'll do remains to be seen. So, for you gonna try to like halfway kind of like sneak this man, like you got despite plenty of seasoned coaches on the market, they turned to Brian Callahan. Like having a young offensive-minded coach is bad. That's the trend, you moron. Like what is wrong with people? How is this guy a professional sports writer? Like you ask anybody. Ask most writers, most casual fans, what do you think about Titans hiring Brian Callahan? That is a good move. But most of these people will probably say getting rid of Vrabel was a bad move. But I disagree 100%. I disagree. You don't watch the games. People in the media and these so-called fans, they don't watch the games, man. Watch Titans games. That shit was unwatchable. We had like a high school offense the past 3 years. As soon as Arthur Smith left, it became a joke. Like, I mean, Mike Vrabel, man, I feel sorry for the next team that hires that dude because you're not gonna like what you see. You're gonna be in a honeymoon period for the offseason during OTAs and all that. But once the season starts, you get about 5 weeks deep. You're right, this guy's a moron. He's a caveman, and he has too much confidence in himself for some reason. Thinks he can be a GM and all this. Like nobody bought that. He got one interview with the Falcons. And he got an interview. Who else he get an interview with? Seattle, maybe, I think. But he can get any of those jobs. He can get a second interview. Like people can see when you interview this guy. Like, just look at it this way. And then I'm going to end the video. Who interviews the head coaches? The GM. Why would you want to hire a head coach who wants your job? That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like Rich McKay in Atlanta. Of course he's not going to hire Mike Vrabel. That dude's been the GM since like 2001. He's been since Vic was there. And like Mike Vrabel wants control of the roster. Why would Rich McKay give that up? He is Arthur Blank's right-hand man. He's literally like his puppet. It's like Vince McMahon and Bruce Pritchard in WWE. The front office runs through him. He tells him what to do and say. You can't have Vrabel fucking that up. But whatever. But Mike Vrabel, he ain't got it, man. I'm telling you, I feel so good about Brian Callahan. Like I feel bad because I didn't make a video about us hiring him. I made a video about us firing Vrabel, but Brian Callahan deserves some props. I got to give it to this dude because he's going out and thinking outside the box. He's making moves. He is hiring coaches from other organizations. Mike Vrabel seemed like he was scared to talk to coaches from other organizations, which he's supposed to be this big, intimidating alpha male guy. What the fuck are you afraid of? What's wrong with you? Like, but whatever, man. He gives off this image, but that shit ain't real. Brian Callahan's a smart dude. He hired his dad to coach offensive line. We got Denard Wilson, the Ravens DB coach, to be our defensive coordinator. We got a good offensive coordinator who's been with Oakland for like 10 years. I'm sorry, I can't think of his name right now. But, man, we're going to turn this ship around. Brian Callahan, BC, I love him. I love his dad. Man, I love Bill Callahan since like 2002 when he took the Raiders to the Super Bowl. But he got a lot of shit because they changed the game plan the day before that and lost that game. But you can blame Barrett Robbins too for it. But anyways, I don't want to get into that. I like Bill Callahan. I like him a lot. I love Brian Callahan, and I feel optimistic about Titans football for the first time in about 10 years. But yeah, that's all I got to say on this. The media, man, give it up. Let the Vrabel stuff go. Just let reality play itself out. He's not what you think he is. But I'm at the end of the video, and here's your daily reminder that Epstein didn't kill himself. Take it easy.